Yo, what's up, good people? Thank you very much for clicking. Respect to yourself and much love. Straight out of Africa with good vibes, peace, and forgiveness to the world. And today's videos, oh no, not just like ordinary videos, they're extreme, educative. Let's just dive in. Watch it to the end and leave your comments. Much love to you. God bless you. You are respected. Beautiful human.
Humanity is doing this. This is probably the most important message you will ever hear. So the majority of the conversation that I'm having right now with my guides is to tell the guides, literally, I'm giving them a live statistic on where humanity is vibrating right now. Many of you know, you've been following us for the last 3 years. We are the kind of ascension teachers who will take you through the darkest, stickiest times by reminding you that there is nothing to fear. Fear is being set up to keep you in a low vibration. Fear is being pumped into the masses, not just by the dark agents, but even by spiritual light workers, even by spiritual leaders with big followings. Who knows, they may want to get more views, they may want to get more of your comments, and they also know that humanity is vibrating more in, hey, let's find out what's happening on October, I don't know, some date, something's going to happen to my cell phone, or that's where humanity is. That is what they want to know. And there's a very minor percentage of humanity that wants to say, where can I learn how to evolve my soul? Where can I learn how to raise my vibration? That's the minority. So if you're in that minority, pat yourself. That's not where the majority of humanity is. So in these days, when I talk about my guides, I say to my guides, okay, what do you guys want me to do? What is your suggestion? Do we talk to the mainstream audience? Do we dilute our message to speak to people, meet them where they are? Or speak to the advanced souls who are here to do nothing more than evolve their soul, to raise their vibration, to activate their Merkaba, to activate their Ka light circuitry, to activate their higher chakras, to connect to their soul star chakra, to activate their soul's blueprint. This is our world. This is our vortex. In our vortex, fear doesn't exist. And why do I mean that? Literally, we're not focusing on fear. We have left the spectrum of fear. We're no longer a vibrational match to fear. So fear doesn't exist in our vibrational reality. And so what I'm saying to all of you is, this is probably the most important message you will ever hear. You have a choice as to what you tune into on social media. You have a choice as to what TikTok channel or Instagram channel or who you follow. And remember that a lot of people who you are following are still vibrating fourth dimensional consciousness, not fifth dimensional consciousness. Just because someone speaks very well and has a huge following and who says all these spiritual words doesn't mean they've done their shadow work, doesn't mean they're healed, doesn't mean they are in their 100% integrity. Doesn't mean that they've balanced their ego. A lot of you are falling for the false optic of the ego. Many of you are worshiping or looking up to a lot of people and going off track because of that. You are following the wrong guidance. You're following the wrong news sources. You're following the wrong things that are taking you off your divine path. And I say to you, if you can just follow your heart and raise your vibration and ask yourself one question every day. What is the one thing I can do today to align to my higher self? What is the one thing I can do today to align to source? It could be something as simple as, I'm going to take myself for a walk because I know that I haven't been moving energy in my body. It could be something as simple as, I'm going to take that course on how to connect with my guidance. I'm going to take that course that Eldora did last week on how to merge with my higher self. Or I'm going to take that course that Eldora and Saman that everyone's raving about on how to activate my Merkaba. You know what? Enough of this crap. Enough of fueling all these bullshit sources and staying stuck in the frequency spectrum of fear. Because remember, fear, guilt, control, the matrix, all these are lower frequencies, and you're basically, many of you are vibrating here. I'm asking you to come up with me here. So I am literally wanting to help you move up through your own evolutionary cycle, and I have done that for thousands, tens of thousands of people in the last 3 years. We literally moved people through their fear, like in times of war. There was one time when there was bombs being dropped and I said, nothing's going to happen. And they were like, really? I said, nothing's going to happen. You're safe. Light workers are shrouded in protective bubbles of light. Every single one of you comes here with a soul mission. You know when you're going to exit. Your family knows when they're going to exit. Your soul knows. So you don't have to worry about what's going to happen to me. Oh my God, I didn't take the vaccine. Will something still happen to me on this October date when my cell phone goes off? nothing's going to happen to you. These are all 4D, fourth dimensional lower tactics. Why are they happening? They've always been happening. Think about it. 2 years ago, there were so many scares. Oh my God. Are you choosing to fall for those scares, or are you just saying, hey, in my world, I'm perfectly fine? All I have to do is do what the 1% of this planet, 1% of humanity is doing this. And that's my 1%. What are we doing? We are raising our vibration. We are raising our joy. We are activating our DNA. We are literally reverse aging by activating our Merkaba, activating our Ka light circuitry. This is our world, and I welcome you to our world, because you know what? I don't want anything from you. All I want is this for you. And when you truly believe, people like me, others like me, as well as me, when we say that, we're literally here to raise our vibration and our joy and help you do the same, you will start to drop all your resistance, your fear, your lack, I don't have money, and realize, oh my God, what Eldora is saying is making a lot of sense. I'm following all the wrong bullshit channels, and I'm clouding myself up with this garbage that is keeping me stuck in the wrong frequency. You're stuck in the wrong frequency, my friends. 99% of you are stuck in the wrong frequency. And I'm telling you, be super fucking discerning from today of what frequencies you let allow into your mind. Because it's not only the deep state that's bombarding you with these ridiculous frequencies. A lot of light worker leaders are. I'm telling you, they're not bad people, but they are in 4D. How do you know if someone's in 4D? You can just tell. You can look at their aura and you can tell. You can look at their level of unconditional love and you can tell. You can look at someone, if he's male, is he toxic masculine, or is he someone who's radiating and oozing divine masculine? You can tell. It is easy for you to tell, but for that you have to open up and activate your psychic senses. You have to start understanding how to read souls, how to read, like soul psychology is a big one. There is so much curriculum for you here on earth. Please don't waste it on the wrong things. Please don't waste it living in fear. I really, really urge you to completely shift the tapestry of your life. And I'll give you one final tip before I leave. By simply choosing to not follow any fear tactics or any of these channels that are so rooted in their head, because the head can only go so far. The head can only take you so far. The heart's wisdom completely trumps the head. 99% of humanity is operating from their head. I'm saying to you, get one of my, you can call it one of my superpowers, which every single one of you has. But one of my things, which I have very naturally, is I'm in my heart. I'm fully in my heart. And I'm telling you, I want you to be in your heart. Why? Going from head to heart is the biggest freaking jump you can ever make. It's the highest currency, literally. It's the highest currency for humanity, is to make that jump from your head to your heart, because the heart's wisdom doesn't put you in fear. The heart's wisdom starts activating you, leading you, guiding you in every aspect of your lives. And that is what I want from you. Start learning to discern between frequencies. Not everybody who speaks powerfully is vested in your best interest. Not everyone who speaks with the right spiritual words knows what is good for you. You know what is good for you. Start tuning in and be unapologetic about just letting go of all other frequencies, because I want you to rise. Humanity is not rising fast enough. I hate to say this to you. Humanity is not rising fast enough, and we're not those people. We are not those people. We're moving past all of this, you guys. You have to believe in yourselves. You have to invest in yourselves. You can't just sit on your asses and say, I don't know, something's going to happen. Someone's going to come save me. I'm sure it'll all be okay. I am so sorry to tell you that's not how it works. You have to take action. You have to believe in yourself first. You have to believe you are worth it first. You have to, first of all, make a soul level decision that my life sucks, or my life can be so much better, or my life can be so much grander. This is not what I came to earth for. I didn't come to earth to get lost in this drama. I came to earth for a very big reason. And you know what? Higher self, please align me to my path. And this is a very powerful affirmation that I will leave you with. I align my will to divine will. I align my will with divine will. I align my will with divine will. May it be so for the highest good. And so it is. I love you with all my heart. There is nothing to fear.
So it's been hurting my foot all day. Okay, so it hurts right here when I step on it every time. It's super hard. Take. What is that? What is that?
I don't know. Never seen it before.
What?
The human brain is unfortunately wired with a deep us versus them mindset. Now, that was obviously useful at one stage of our evolution where there was a daily struggle for survival, but in modern society, it's kind of a thorn in our paw. There's something called the in-group and out-group biases, and basically anybody we perceive to be a part of our group, we are more forgiving of their transgressions. We give them benefit of the doubt. We're more likely to share resources and kindness toward them. Of course, the flip side of that is anybody we perceive to be on the outside gets the very worst treatment. We give them no margin for error and we assume the worst of their behaviour. This is problematic because as the most socially cooperative animals on earth, we rely on our skills of empathy to function in society. If we can't give people benefit of the doubt and some margin for error, obviously that gives rise to hostility and conflict. What does it mean to be part of the in-group? It can be the obvious things like growing up in the same culture, but it can also be smaller, less significant things like supporting the same football team or having braces. Of course, we cannot rid ourselves of this bias, but the simple act of acknowledging and being aware of that bias can take some of the power out of it and give you agency back to think more logically about the people around you.
You got crab on the bottom?
Crab on the bottom. Wow. Awesome.
That is awesome.
It's funny, you can just see the anchor chain curve just as we got down.
Look at that. That's ridiculous.
There's coming where I sleep.
Throwing keyboard back. You spiking something back there?
I went to the doctor today because my ears have been plugged for about a week and I feel like I'm shouting because I'm in my head. It's like there's a fishbowl. It's really annoying. She went and checked my ears and she said there's nothing in there. They're not even red. They're not irritated. Maybe you had a cold and there's some congestion in there and some fluid, but I don't have a cold. But my kids did a couple weeks ago, so maybe I don't know. But this is super annoying and she basically told me I just had to wait it out. She didn't have any other advice to give me. So I came on TikTok because you can find out anything here and it's gone, guys. I sat in my car and did this thing for a few minutes and it's fucking gone. Want to know what I did? This is what I learned. Find this little thing right here beside the little flappy. Massage, 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 massage for a minute, okay? I'm not going to do it the whole time here. Then you find this little crease here behind your ear. There's a muscle and you just massage, massage. Literally swallowed fluid. Massage. You can feel stuff draining, okay? Not plugged anymore. Honestly.
If you think that a boy isn't paying attention to you or doesn't notice you, here's what you do. Well, here's what you could do. I work with a bunch of boys, I guess men, and I got a haircut. Nobody really notices. It's not a big deal. I don't really care. But the girls notice. Okay, the girls notice that stuff. Get new shirts, get new outfits. Nobody notices, just the girls, right? That's normal. Then I just need to get summer tires for my car. So I get new tires and I get black rims. And my rims for my winter tires are silver. I've never gotten so much attention from, they're all my friends, but they've never really noticed when something changes. They all noticed. They're like, oh, your car, the rims are different. What happened? The car, it looks nice like that. Black rims, that's good. I like that. So, you know what? But not all men, but a lot of them apparently. And I think it's kind of funny. Immediately, this one guy I had met the week before, and he noticed that my rims were changed. 1 week!
Did you know that by singing or chanting O, you connect to your divine nature, to who you really are, to the real you. Why O? Because O, on a subconscious level, when you look at it, it is infinite. There's no beginning and there's no end. So therefore it actually connects with who you really are, because you have no beginning and no end also. So it would go like this, right? You just simply sit with your eyes closed, and you just simply be still and quiet and just say, oh, not but oh, okay? There's a difference there. So you just chant oh. Your life will actually change dramatically just by this one thing, okay? Because you will connect, like I said, with your true being and who you really are. Love and light, no matter what you do, be the greatest you, and always shine bright.
Distance is the only answer to disrespect. Don't react, don't argue, don't dive into drama. Simply remove your presence. Let me explain. When you step away from disrespectful situations or individuals, you protect your emotional well-being. It allows you to maintain your inner calm and avoid being drawn into unnecessary conflict. Distance communicates that you have boundaries and expect to be treated with respect. It sends a clear message that disrespectful behavior is not acceptable. Reacting to disrespect can often escalate a situation, leading to further conflict. By choosing distance, you prevent the situation from getting worse. Sometimes creating distance gives the other party an opportunity to reflect on their behavior. They may come to understand the consequences of their actions and make amends. Remember, removing yourself from a disrespectful situation is a powerful act of self-care and self-respect. It doesn't mean you are weak.
What's a fantasy trope that in retrospect totally makes sense as a historical misunderstanding?
So almost all Latin-based languages can change the core meaning of a word by adding a prefix or a suffix, either the beginning or the end of the word. Now, if you study the stars, you're an astronomer. And if you study the zodiac, you're an astrologer. If you go to the stars, you are an astronaut. Now, we can add a prefix to those words to change their entire meaning. Mis with understanding changes understanding to a misunderstanding. Dis with order equals disorder. Now, for the longest time, we believed that floods and famines and earthquakes and horrible things happened because sometimes we were born under a bad star, or there was a comet coming through which bore bad pretense. This, my friend, is the origins of disaster.
Go back. The snake thing is a real thing.
That's a real thing.
No way.
It's a real thing. But now these snakes, it's snakes that you will not see with your naked eye. These snakes that we see with the naked eye, don't worry, you bought them at pet shops.
Wait, man, how is that even possible? How does a snake give you money?
Snakes sleep with skulls. Amantombazana ayahamba ayo, amadoda men bayahamba bayothwala, and then snakes sleep with these girls.
So it's a spirit that's sleeping with the girls.
Yes.
It's not as a physical serpent, a snake that we know from the zoo.
No.
How's that related to money?
Now, what happens is the snake is the owner of the river most of the time, right? Let me talk about what I do,
of course.
Right? The snake is the owner of the river most of the time, and if I need to have that power, also I need to go fetch the power. It's just, now that's not a calling, hey? It's something we do on our own. Mm-hmm. Now I have to go and fetch that power from the snake itself. The snake, it even vomits money. Now, if I say, you come to me and say, it's fine, you can kill a chicken, you can kill something very small every month for you to get this money, and you feel like it's small. In another month, I'm going to tell you to kill a cow. In another month, you're going to end up killing your kids.
Yes.
You're going to end up killing your family.
Feed the snake.
To feed the snake. Because the snake drinks blood to survive.
You see, I believe the whole snake thing up until it gets to a point where you say the snake sounds like money.
It does.
Because money, when it's printed, it's got specifications, security specifications, things you see under the lines. So how does this snake have the software updates
Now,
of the South African Reserve Bank where they print the money, or the mint where they print the money?
let me explain it. Let me show you the rotation.
That's not fun.
And since you asked that, let me make you understand.
Yeah.
Now, it's 5 of you.
Yeah.
You come to me, you want money, and I say, Mac, in order for you to have 50K, bring 50K. No, if you want 50K, bring 20K, you bring 20K, right? You know triple M was?
Yeah, it's pyramid scheme.
Thank you. Now you come. Then I go to the snake, give that snake the money. The snake takes the money. Then you come and say you want the same thing as Meg. The money that Meg gave me, I'm going to give it to you. The money that you give, ganjalo.
Pyramid scheme model.
Thank you.
So you can go to an Uber and get money, actually like cash money from the snake.
Yeah. I have my own Dumba whereby I think few of my Twasa know, and like there's money in there, right? And they know they don't touch the money. I know the stories that used to go around that when somebody sleeps in my Dumba, they feel like there's a snake, but when they wake up, they can't see the snake, things like that. With me, it's not that snake, it's my ancestors, like they stay in my Dumba.
Of course, yeah.
So my Dumba is very cold. No matter, you can put on a heater, it's very cold. All I can tell you, like when it comes to Ubungoma, there's so much lies, and it's like 90% of lies. If you want the real deal of Ungoma, you have to be a witch.
Wow. Oh my god, no, that video surprised me very much. That thing sounds familiar, but now hearing someone confess, I'm surprised you guys know those things exist. Oh my god, you guys, we should just keep on sharing love and peace out there. People should not use such kind of stuff. Oh, that's not good. Thanks for watching up to this far. Hit the like button. Much love to you. Hit the super thanks. Those that have been doing so, God bless you. Watch till the end. Oh, that was a bit scary to me, man. Oh. Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god, what is this? This? What type of magic is that? Oh, what are these guys doing?
If you constantly have to tell the same person the same thing over and over and over again, and they don't change, it's not because they don't understand you. It's because they don't respect you.